Welcome back. When you're ready to buy a home, where do you begin? How do you even know where to start? And what all do you need? All of this is included in today's HomeWise topic. And joining me now, Tyler Osby, mortgage expert. Tyler, I'm sure you get this question a lot from people who maybe never bought a home. Where do I start? What do I do? So what do you want to tell them?
All the time, right?
Yeah.
I think the first thing is people wonder when to start. And I want to emphasize, it's never too early. Like what we see people do instead is they do it way too late.
They find the house that they want.
Yeah,
And then they
they're
start the process.
overwhelmed, and sometimes they miss out on the right house, and
Sure.
sometimes there's things they could have done. So it's never too early, but
Yeah.
you got to contact a lender, and there's a lot of really great local lenders, people that offer all types of programs. But you usually start by submitting an application of some kind. You might do it over the phone, you might do it online, but that's going to get them all the pertinent information that they need, right? So when they do spend their time on the phone with you, it's more about tactical, specific stuff and not just asking you where you work and how long you've been there,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then it's really important you provide the documentation so they can kind of cross-check what you think is there, right, for
Yes.
income and that kind of thing, and make sure that there's no other blind spots.
Okay, and let's talk about the documentation a
Yeah.
little bit more. Under garage door number 2, I've called it the paperwork, which obviously you guys out there know you can do a lot of this stuff electronically, like
Yeah.
you might get your pay stubs, for example, electronically, but what all basically does somebody need? This
Yeah.
is not exhaustive, but
This is the sexy stuff, right?
Oh,
Like
right.
this is the most fun part about the loan process.
yes.
Getting
So
things
exciting.
like pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, it's really important. I am shocked how often people speed through the process, and sometimes their loan officer doesn't pump the brakes and get this stuff up front, and then they end up with surprises down the road, because pay stubs can tell us a lot, right? If there's varying hours, that could be a big issue. If there's some kind of withdrawal on the pay stub, that could be an issue. Nowadays with bank statements, sometimes you have unusual deposits or withdrawals that you want to make sure that you have a good handle on. That way we're not running into last minute surprises once you've already bought a house.
Yes.
So this is the kind of stuff that saves a lot of people headaches down the road.
And I feel like sometimes there's an annoyance factor, like, oh, how much more do you need from me?
It's super annoying.
It is,
Yeah.
right? Like it is just not fun for anybody to have to get all of this stuff. But often the line I use is just when you think I'm not going to ask you for another document, I'm going to.
Yeah.
But we're a team. We got to work together to get that loan done. Let's look behind garage door number 3. So once you've kind of done this stuff, you've talked to a lender, you've submitted an application, you've provided the documentation that they need, then where are they at that point?
Well, hopefully they're pre-approved, right? And it's important to know the difference, and I think we've covered it in previous segments, but a pre-qualification usually means you haven't provided that paperwork. Pre-approval
Right.
means that you have. And when you're going to make an offer, that's what you want. You want a
Yes.
pre-approval letter, right?
Yes.
At that point, you're free to shop around. See, get some other opinions of what other lenders have for financing options, right? There are a lot of really great programs out there.
Yes.
And then you're prepared to make an offer. That's the key. But I do think it's important you get that pre-approval lined up, so when you submit an offer, you can show the seller like, hey, I'm good for this, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so. And having gone through all of these steps beforehand, it's just the lender is confident in you as a borrower, and you as a borrower should be confident in the house that you can afford and the payments that you can make. So
And that's the biggest thing, is
Yes.
if you don't do this work up front, you might be surprised with what your payment might be and what your check needed to close the deal might be. And if you do this work up front, all of that should be really decided before you even go to write the offer.
it helps to eliminate those surprises, doesn't
For
it?
sure,
All right,
yeah.
Tyler, thank you very much. If you would like to share what you've learned today or check out other HomeWise topics, be sure to visit who13.com and search HomeWise.